All right, we are ready to dive into the details of the form. You can navigate throughout the case report form by clicking the Continue and Back buttons at the bottom of each page, or by using the left menu bar to move between sections of the case report form. You can skip any questions besides the disease, drug, and outcome. On this page, you can enter the causative organism and/or syndrome that the patient is being treated for. If you don't see the option you're looking for in the type ahead, you can type in the information and click Enter to add it. Once you have entered one or more of these fields, click the Continue button at the bottom of the screen. Next, we ask about what made the patient's infection difficult to treat, i.e., why was an existing drug being used off-label to treat the condition? Check all the options that apply. You can also select Other and enter free text information in the Type Ahead box if the answer you're looking for isn't present. Then click the Continue button. For the sake of time, I will now skip ahead to the page about what made the case unusual. This is often where you can fill in the context for why the patient was being treated with an existing drug in a new way by adding free text information. Once you have added this information, again, click Continue. Next, you can describe how the diagnosis was made, selecting all the options that apply. Click Continue. Jumping now to the treatment section, this is where you can describe the repurposed drugs that were used off-label to treat the patient. Enter all of the medications you wish to report in the type ahead, or select them from the drop-down list. If you want to enter information about the dose, duration of treatment, or adverse events associated with a particular medication, select the pencil icon to add those details. When you've finished entering the medications, click the Continue button. Here you can report the patient's response to treatment. When you've selected your choice from the radio buttons, click Continue. At the end of the form, you have the option to upload any images or documents that you think help to provide context. These might include lab reports, x-rays, and others. Please be sure that before you upload any documents by selecting Image, you have removed or blacked out any information that could be used to identify the patient. Finally, you are presented with the final summary page, where you can review all of the information you have entered as part of the case report. Double check it for accuracy and completeness, and if you need to go back and change anything, you can return to a section by clicking on that part of the left menu bar. If you are a clinician, you are given the option to anonymize your case report here, if you don't want your name to show as the author. If you're entering the case as a patient or care partner, your name is automatically hidden. When you have checked everything and are satisfied with your report, click the Submit button at the bottom of the page. Watch our final video in the series now to learn about what happens to your report once it has been submitted and how to explore the treatment experiences that have been shared by others on CureID.